boys and girls. Welcome to our lesson today as we continue to learn about what we as Seventh-day Adventists believe.
Fundamental number 20.
Hello, boys and girls. Hang in there. The end of our lessons are in sight. We are in the final stretch. Lesson 20 today. Wow, we have come such a long way. I'm so proud of each of you for sticking through our journey through the 28 fundamental lessons. So, let's get into today's lesson, which is about the Sabbath. The Sabbath is supposed to be a day you can enjoy, but it is also holy, a day set apart for God. Do not do just anything you want on my holy day, God says. Instead, find your joy in me, and that comes from Isaiah 58, verses 13 and 14. The big thing not to do is work, and that comes from Exodus 20, verse 10. That means you have an entire day off from homework and chores. Can't complain about that. And we don't make other people work for us on Sabbath so we can rest. No. Everyone takes a break together. Even animals get the day off.
So, boys and girls, what do we do on a Sabbath to keep it holy? Well, it's always best to see what did Jesus do on the Sabbath. Jesus is in charge of the Sabbath. It says in Mark 2 verse 28. So his example gives us good ideas of what we should be doing on the Sabbath. Let's have a look at Jesus' busy schedule for one Sabbath, found in Mark 1 verse 21 to 34. We see he worshipped, he drove out demons, he visited Peter and Andrew's house with his friends James and John, he healed Peter's mother-in-law even. So as you can see from Jesus' example, it is simply good to do good on the Sabbath. We see that in Matthew 12 verses 12. In other words, it's a day to worship and to help others.
So, here are some Sabbath fun facts. God reminded the Israelites about the Sabbath more than 2,000 times while they lived in the wilderness. Crazy. Also, remember how for 40 years he sent manna every day except Sabbath? Jesus rested in the tomb on Sabbath after finishing his mission on earth, and that we can find in Mark chapter 15 verses 42 to 46. So God didn't resurrect him until after Sabbath. After Jesus went back to heaven, Paul spent countless Sabbaths teaching people about Jesus. And that we can find in Acts chapter 16, verse 13, chapter 17, verse 1 and 2.
See you next week for fundamental number 21.
Where we'll be talking about stewardship.